Hey, Glenn Fanning. Hello, hello, hello. And also, Wolfie Tunes. Hi. I'm doing absolutely fine. Thank you very much. Getting everything ready for the stream. So we have to move this thing without breaking. Oh dear. So that we have some more room. But yeah, it's a Monday. It's been a very, very long day at work. And but I am very happy that I'm now here getting to be with you all. So that's all good. We have some nice dancey tunes, a little bit swingy. So that's all good. And I'm looking forward to draw some nice colorful things with you all. Also, Rodney, hello. And also Techno the Mechanical RC Wolf, hi hi. And of course, everybody, a happy Monday. Oh. There. There we go. Setting everything all right. Oh my, it's quite busy here already. Glenn, tomorrow's my birthday. Hey, happy birthday in advance, everybody. Say happy birthday to Glenn Fanning. I know I already said this in the compact Discord. Okay, yeah, I get it. But I'm buying the video camera of my dreams tomorrow. Yeah, I saw the photo. That's cute. Also, Wolfie Tunes, I love Pop-Tarts. And I remember watching those funny commercials. And Techno the Mechanical RC Wolf says, I can't really stay long. However, you're staying here for just a little bit and all the little bits are much appreciated. Glenn says, how to turn these channel points into currency or Panos gift cards. Well, you can do all sorts of fun things with it, but I need to add a few extra things to the channel as well. I need more time for that. And also, Rodney is wishing Glenn a happy birthday. That's good, that's good. And also, Wolfie, everybody is wishing Glenn a happy birthday. And Glenn says, thank you, Rodney and Wolfie, and everybody else. And Malamo Fish, happy birthday! And Techno, the Mechanical RC Wolf says, I can't wait for Fable and Fantasy. Oh, I've been there once, but it's been a while ago, but it's really fun. Enjoy there. I Love Toasters is here as well. Good evening, Thabo. How are you doing? I'm doing absolutely fine. Thank you very much. It's been a busy day. I had a little bit of a headache, but after a nice little sleep, I got that off. So I'm awake just in time for a lovely stream where I can have a wonderful drawing. We're going to draw something very colorful today. Me riding a moth. Aw, Glenn says, I love toasters. Oh my god, hi. I was a bit worried about you because you didn't show up for 2 weeks, lol. Oh, Malamo says, no love for Rigoletto, I see. Oh, well, you can always change your avatar. And Malamo says, my god, today's flying by so quick. Time is so incredibly relative, isn't it? Let's see. Meanwhile, Glenn obviously doesn't know that much of Pokemon, but Rigoletto is indeed a Pokemon. We are going to draw something colorful today. We are going to draw me riding a moth with all sorts of fancy colors. And I really am trying to make this a little bit of a dynamic pose. Ah, hey, Damien Kurtz, hello! And Heiko, hello to you as well. Sorry, I missed a bit. I was busy trying to draw this all out. Glenn says, I made an HD TV antenna today at school. All I need now is a decoder. Well, maybe you can find some at the local thrift store. Sometimes you see those old decoders there. Glenn says, cause my TV has no DVT2 turn. Oh, that's the modern antenna things, right? Milano Fish says, this week I'm preparing for a huge international festival that is coming to town. So many people from around the world are coming and we gotta clean up for everybody's arrival. Time flies by too fast. Oh, what kind of festival is that? I'm very curious. And meanwhile, Rodney is wondering what she should draw for Art Fight because she is on Team Comedy. Ah, that sounds something just for you. And Wolfie says, I wanted to join Art Fight, but I'm too nervous to create an account. So I decided to like an outside of Art Fight and make some gift art for one of the furry artists. Well, that is a good way, and it is a good way to slide in. And Malamo hasn't picked a team just yet. And meanwhile, Rainfjord asks, what are you drawing? I am drawing myself riding a moth. It is going to be a little bit of the Pride Month meme that is coming along. The moth will be very, very colorful in all the colors of the Pride flag. And it will basically be the letters Pride Month slowly changing into Ride Moth. And Techno says, I'm starting a new RC project. I'm turning the Bruder Sprinter I have into a Mercedes-Benz Sprinter, BE tractor and a box trailer. Ooh, sounds like a big project. Be sure to post pictures on the Discord. And Heiko, unfortunately though, we're not very good at German here. If you could please speak in English, that would be lovely. Or in Dutch I can translate, but I cannot real-time translate from German. And Glenn says, my thrift store unfortunately has overpriced clothing and a few office supplies from the 70s. This is a non-too-big city Belgium thrift store. Oh, that's... no. Here in the Hilversum thrift store there are quite some electronics. And I've been to a couple of bigger thrift stores, but the king and queen of thrift stores are the thrift stores in England. They are so wonderful to walk through. And we do have Vented, indeed. Malamo Fish says it's a naval festival to celebrate the US anniversary. I think the NATO is doing their tiny World Cup too. Yeah, they're throwing me a German. They're throwing me on a German Navy ship during a thunderstorm potentially. Oh well, good luck. Well, yeah, about that. During the final of the World Cup that's being held, I happen to be in Brazil, which is like a huge nut for football. And I know that Americans call it soccer, but we call it football. And I understand that football in America is something else, but that something else in America, in my honest opinion, should be called hand egg. Heiko, ich spreche keine Deutsch und ich kann kein Deutsch sprechen. I'm sorry, tut mir leid. But it will be quite a little bit of a toony drawing. And I still have to look for a little bit of the patterns with the moth. But it's going to be a silly, joyful drawing. Oh, Flop Mode, hello, hello! I thrifted a neat camera at the thrift store some weeks ago and I brought it to Pride. It worked out great with new batteries and film. Oh, that's cool! He also says they say I'm still an amateur, but I find it really hacking fun. I'm mostly doing photos with my Minolta Art SRT 303. Two photographers, so to speak, having a complete nerd out on Twitch. That's so cute. And Rodney the Opera Rat says, BRB, gonna get a cookie? I Love Toaster says, Thabo, where's the black thing that you used to wear on your hand? That is a good thing. Actually, it's a good thing you remind me, Mr. Toasters. Here is the black thing that I used to wear on my hand. There you go! Voila! And Flop Mode says, that's awesome. Yeah, they're geeking out about the camera gear. And Rodney says, Rody the Dogscar Puppet says, what program do you use to draw? I am using Clip Studio Paint. It is a wonderful, relatively lightweight program. I'm using version 1. And I really, really, really like how it's colored. You will see basically how you can color really easily and the way it works with the layers and such. I kind of like it. Plus, the lines are always really, really smooth. And it's not that expensive. I used to be drawing a lot on Adobe Photoshop. However, Adobe Photoshop is not really optimized for drawing. And the amount of processor power and resources Adobe Photoshop uses is a little bit too much. And I do not like the way that Adobe is going with their software. I used Adobe Photoshop ever since version 3, not Creative Cloud, version 3 back in the 90s. But I'm not using it that much anymore. And Kiran says, do I see a moth? Yes, you see a moth. There's this little joke going around. At one point, it was that you had this Pride Month and slowly changing into Demon. But people started to basically change it into all sorts of little memes. And I think that Ride Moth is also a way that you can have with this. So I'm going to ride a moth. And I think I'm gonna make a t-shirt out of this. Or at least some stickers. I think that really will work out. And Rodney says, I usually see moths at night sometimes. Yes, they do come out at night. Absolutely. There we go. And Rainfjord says, I can't wait until Dutch Comic Con. Ah, yes, that is next weekend already. Finally, they released the maps, by the way. I'm looking forward to be there on both days, especially during the furry photo shoot. And I will be bringing new stickers. The stickers should get in this week. Also, Malamofish says Pirate Adobe. For legal reasons, I am not going to condone it, but some things are ethically perfectly possible to do. And Malamofish says, hey, wait, Thabo, don't you eat moth? Technically I do, but sometimes food can be handy too. I mean, we sometimes eat birds, but we also use to fly airplanes. I'm not sure where this chain of reasoning will be going, but I think it will be something like that. Also, Hammer the Robo Dog, hello, hi. Also, if I miss some of the chat going by, please don't think it's personal. It's quite busy. I also try to draw, and just poke me again. It's I do try to respond to almost everybody. And I Love Toaster says, did someone say pirate? Yarr! And Rhodey the Dog Scar Puppet says, I am making a fursuit and it's so much work. I am now working on the tail. My Sona is a Dutchie. So I am making a Dutchie tail that hypermotion. Okay, a Dutch angel dragon? That's cool. I do have a Dutch character as well. It's every now and then when I go to a meeting or a big furry convention, I'm usually the one that organizes the Dutch Angel Dragon meeting, especially on Nordic Fuscon. It's really, really fun. And Hammer the Robodog says, I can't wait for Holland Dutch Comic Con as well. Ah, more people! Cool! I hope to see you there. And Rodney the Opera chat says, it's okay, Thabo. I'm very patient on the chat. Thank you. And Wolfie is as well. Thank you. And Hammer the Robodog says, it's gonna be hot on Saturday though. I am going to bring my cool pack. Cool vest and cool packs and everything. Because be prepared, stay hydrated by all means. And Kiran says, Thabo isn't a pirate, Thabo is a privateer. He used to be, but that's a story for another day that I'm not going to tell online. And Tiny Draws, hello! Our favorite little Lynx moderator with a huge hammer has arrived. Hi, hi! And also Flopmood and Glenn are still chatting about all sorts of things that goes way too fast for me, but I'm so happy to see you all about. Meeting new people on my channel is fun! And Rhodey the Dog Scar says, I can't come to Heroes of Dutch Comic Con, I'm so sad. There will be a new one in November though, they're like twice a year. And it's really fun, and maybe next time you can come there. Where are you from, if I may ask? Just a general location, if you don't feel comfortable naming your place. Tani says, it was a common interest of me and my dad on how it's made today. So I watched the first before coming here. How it's made. Well, that's a fun old series. I've been watching that for the longest of times. Lady Leon, thank you for the sub. Much appreciated. Thank you. And has subscribed for 24 months. That's a 2-year anniversary. Thank you so much. Also, Ari, hello. How nice to see you. Will you be at Heroes of Dutch Comic Con as well? And Rody says, I will try to come to a Hero Dutch Comic Con this weekend this year with my friend. Aw, I hope to see you there. And meanwhile, Rodney says, I wanted to get the Twilight Sparkle card, but maybe next time. Oh, the My Little Pony trading cards. That's cute. Because it reminded me of the opera of NFC Madame Fluttershy. Yeah, they are definitely inspired by. And Malamo says, I just went to my local pirate festival. Just this weekend actually. Blackbeard used to sail our waters, so he's technically a part of our state's history. Oh, that's really cool. Today I learned. What state are you from? And Glenn says, I was thinking of making a little documentary when I get my FX7 about the process of fishing, on how it gets from the sea to the stores, cause it was the easiest documentary I could think about, lol. I live near Oostende, so that's an idea. Oh, then maybe Tani could watch that, because she really loves that stuff. And Tani says, super excited about Comic-Con, almost done with my dress. Ooh, cool. And Lady Leon asks, hey Tani, what are you going as? And I Love Toaster says, did you see my question, Thabo? Yeah, about the last question that I saw was about the black thingy. I might have missed something else from you. Let's see, we're scrolling up. Ah, yes. What is your favorite Pirates of the Caribbean character? Mine is Davy Jones. Woo! The favorite Pirates of the Caribbean character. It's been a while since I've seen those movies, but yeah, I think that Johnny Depp's character, Jack Sparrow, is definitely. I do like how Jack Sparrow, especially in the early movies when it was still very new, I really liked the lackadaisy thing that he was going. It was back then. It was still unique. And I kind of like that vibe. So yeah, I go with Jack Sparrow. I got a jaw of dirt. Yay! And Rodney says, speaking of that, I think I need to put June to a close, because I need to finish the fan art of opera story Madame Fluttershy. Oh, wow. Okay, you're busy with drawing. That's cool. And Rody says, I'm from the Netherlands, by the way. Okay, cool. So am I. Oh, Malamo says, Virginia. Oh, I've been to Virginia like once. In 1998, I've been to Virginia. I visited a good friend of mine who was also a member of the Lion King fandom. And back in those days, everything was completely different, but I did have a fun time there. And ironically enough, back then I also was in a thunderstorm. Humor was that my plane got, I flew through a thunderstorm. That was not fun. And Ari says, how are you doing? Ari, I'm doing fine. Thank you very much for asking. How are you? And I Love Toaster says, what's your favorite ship in the Pirates of the Caribbean? Mine is the Flying Dutchman. What a surprise. I am not sure about all the ships, but the Flying Dutchman is really, really, really cool. So I think for now I'm going for the Flying Dutchman as well. Because my god, the design of the ship was just chef's kiss. And Tiny Draw says Davy Jones was amazing. I felt bad for Bill Nye, since he was surrounded by people in cool pirate costumes on set while he was in a grey motion capture suit. Yeah, that kind of works. Also, Glenn spent a little bit of channel credit for a highlight. Fun fact, thanks to advanced technological innovations, this message can be highlighted in exchange for virtual currency known as channel points. Just spending my channel points here and there. Thank you. Adi says, how is your left hand doing? My left hand is doing absolutely fine. Thank you very much. Thanks to this, it doesn't smudge on the screen. And I almost forgot it if it wasn't for I Love Toasters. Rody says, my Duolingo is not so happy, so I need to do that. Bye guys. Alright, have a good one. Don't make that owl too angry. You don't want to do that. And Hammer says, I love the drawing. Thank you, thank you. I really like how this is coming out so far. And Ari asks, will you be on Dutch Comic Con on Sunday? Yes, Ari, I will be on Dutch Comic Con on Sunday. Oh, and Ari noticed, hey, your avatar is not visible. That is indeed the case. That's not good. Let's see. Wait a minute. Thank you very much for noticing. Ah, wait a minute. Here we go. Hey, thank you very much, Adi, for letting me know. Also, Eoric Burnison, thank you for the donation of $5 US. Good afternoon. Good afternoon, Thabo and the Meerkat team. Sorry, can't stay. Have to work. Have a ton of fun and hope to see you. And I hope to see you next time. Bye for now. I hope to Atkinson you next time. I think that's how I hope to see you. Maybe something went wrong there? But thank you very much. Much appreciated. And Hammer the Robo-Dog says, also I forgot, what drawing tablet is that? And do you need a computer or laptop for it? I'm sure that my laptop is strong enough for it. I'm not sure my laptop is strong enough for it. I am using an XP Pen tablet, which is a relatively cheaper tablet than a Wacom. And it's, let's say it's just as good. The XP Pen tablets, they usually have a sale around Christmas. That's how I got it. And also, Tani, could you please tell Ari that I will be there on Sunday. But yeah, the XP Pen tablet, you do need a computer for that. But your laptop, what kind of laptop do you have? Just about any laptop will do, though. Usually, it's just a drawing program. It's not the most difficult thing to run. Also, Draika, hello! And Thabo says, I love Toaster says, Thabo, I have a question. Why does Adi talk like that? No hate. Oh, no worries, no worries. Adi, our good friend, is deaf, and he types in ASL, sign language, which is slightly grammatically different from regular Dutch. And for our, let's say, bit more nerds out there, it is kind of like Yoda speaks from "How are you good?" instead of from "How are you doing?" And in the beginning, it looked a little bit weird, but it is sign language. He speaks in sign language. Also, Martin W., good evening to you as well. Also, for the new people here, I am drawing Thabo riding on a moth. Hammer says, I just realized my laptop's background random lyrics changed to meerkats. Oh, that's a coincidence. But random meerkats is good. And Martin says, I just returned from the beach. Too cold to swim due to cloud cover. Oh well, maybe next time. Glenn says, have you read my message? Ooh, let's see. Oh, do you have any fun stories from way back, Thabo? Please, no scary stuff like waiting the entire night for a song to download. Just kidding. Tell me whatever. I do have a couple of the old stories. There are so many things that were completely different back in the days compared to now. And some of the older people here might recognize the absolute terror that you had while you were on the internet and your parents pick up the phone line so your connection went dead. Things like that. And I Love Toaster says, oh, I didn't know. That's actually really sad that Ari can't hear you. Well, he can, in a way. There is some real-time subtitles and everything, but it's far from perfect. But Adi is our friend. With a lot of furries there, we are doing everything we can to make sure that Adi is having a good time, because Adi is an absolute legend. He's a good bean. And Malamo Fish says, hey Thabo, are you doing Art Fight this year? Unfortunately, no, because this month and next month I am extremely busy. And the thing is that I don't want to make promises that I can't keep. Because also Rodney says this is the song Rodney dances to. I can see that. Next month, this month we have Hero of Dutch Comic Con, which is a lot of preparation stuff. Next month I have Brazil Fur Fest in Brazil. Then I have Entro Irish in Ireland, and I also got my work, and I got a lot of other things and everything, and I'm battling with a little bit of my health here. So we're trying to make sure that everything goes fine. Hammer says, oh, how do I see what kind of laptop I have? Do you have a Windows or a Macintosh, a Mac, MacBook? Also, Damien Kurtz, takeout. Oh dear. Oh, takeout, as in takeout Chinese. That's cute. Oh, and Martin W says nothing quite like going on to spelen.nl or Newgrounds on a call in a connection. Yeah. Oh, then you finally almost had the Flash game downloaded and your connection drops. That was sad. And I Love Toasters, who is your youngest viewer? Well, we did have a viewer in here who was at one point 12, 13 years old, something like that. And the oldest is in the 60s. Actually, the oldest viewer is about 86, which is Hansana Janssen, a supporter of mine. Just a moment. Yeah. Here we go. This is the moth. And Hammer says, I think it's Microsoft. Do you run Windows 11 or an earlier version of that? And I think somewhere, maybe the people on the YouTube side of things can help you a little bit. But usually in the system settings you can check that out. But I don't have the Windows 11 interface engraved in my head like I used to. And Glenn says, I love toasters. I will be 15, 16 tomorrow. Oh, cool.
Det var första gången vi möttes. Våra blickar bara möttes. Kommer du ihåg det igen? Kommer du ihåg igen? Du vill ha ice and little fingers. Då du vet det chalas. All in, ingen broms, schackmatt på din vänsterhand. Du är så viktig baby. Ja, du allians. Du är försiktig baby. Men du gav mig en chans. Det är 50-50 baby. Men det är balans. Jag växlar upp med dig baby. Ingen annan. me my baby. I really tap on no ganana. Feeling singing and I vill me chakarina. Most out saving is in now. You coming out to ride with you. 100 go back like I die for you. Du är så viktig baby. Ja du alias. Du är försiktig baby. Men du gav mig en chans. Det är 50-50 baby. Men det är balans. Jag växlar upp för dig baby. Ingen annan. Det var fan ingen dans på någon ros innan jag träffade någon som det. Du är mitt liv baby. Det var fan ingen dans på någon ros innan jag träffade någon som det. Du är mitt liv baby. Visa mig vart det finns. Du kommer väl till min city? Nej, jag vet att det finns. Kom det är bra lives and all nights, yeah. Jag vet inte om min ni kör det. Skön social, smart good lady. Jag tvivlar det. Visa mig vart du finns, yeah. Det var fan ingen dans på någon ros innan jag träffade någon som det. Du är mitt liv baby. Det var fan ingen dans på någon ros innan jag träffade någon som det. Du är mitt liv baby. Det var fan ingen dans på någon ros innan jag träffade någon som det. Du är mitt liv baby. Det var fan ingen dans på någon ros innan jag träffade någon som det. Du är mitt liv baby.
No fui el primero, ni seré el último, pero sé que lo gozaré. Para serte sincero, un Dios el que te enseñó lo que puedes hacer con mi piel. Yeah, 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 yeah. Baby, si se nos da, yeah, yeah. Será lo que será, yeah, yeah. Los dos vamos a matar, yeah, yeah. Toda esa curiosidad. Baby, si se nos da, yeah, yeah. Será lo que será, yeah, yeah.
Hey Glenn, have a good one. See you around and hopefully to see you later. Also, Inimini, hello, hello. And Hammer says it's Windows 11. With Windows 11, if you go to the configuration screen, you can see under System what kind of computer you have. However, it's Windows 11, so I think you're good to go when it comes down to running this on a tablet. Tablets don't require that much processor power. From what year is your laptop, if I may ask?
Dices que quieres más, que matemos la curiosidad. Eso hacemos, baby, si se nos da, yeah, yeah. Será lo que será, yeah, yeah. Los dos vamos a matar, yeah, yeah. Toda esa curiosidad.
1, 2, 3, 4, okay.
Lo que será, yeah, yeah. Los dos vamos a matar, yeah, yeah. Toda esa curiosidad, yeah. Aquí viviendo roce, estamos solitos, ya son más de las 12. Pegándote bien lento, baby, para que tú goces. No somos algo serio, pero bien si me conoces. Yeah, yeah, tú eres el antojo de mi vida. De tanto que te pienso ya no encuentro la salida. Pero no somos nada, nada, girl. Pero no somos nada, nada, girl, yeah. Una droga que te legalice. No digamos el pecado, que hay cosas que no se dicen. Piel a piel tú y yo jugando, baby, para que te dices. Y tú solo dices que quieres más, que matemos la curiosidad. Eso hacemos, baby, si se nos da, yeah, yeah. Será lo que será, yeah, yeah. Los dos vamos a matar, yeah, yeah. Toda esa curiosidad, baby, si se nos da, yeah, yeah. Será lo que será, yeah, yeah. Los dos vamos a matar, yeah, yeah. Toda esa curiosidad. Fui el primero, ni seré el último, pero sé que lo gozaré. Pa' Pa' serte sincero, un Dios el que te enseñó lo que puedes hacer con mi piel. Yeah, 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 yeah. Baby, si se nos da, yeah, yeah. Será lo que será, yeah, yeah. Los dos vamos a matar, yeah, yeah. Toda esa curiosidad. Baby, si se nos da, yeah, yeah. Será lo que será, yeah, yeah. Los dos vamos a matar, yeah, yeah. Toda esa curiosidad.
Oh, I Love Toaster says, Thabo, I don't know if you read the message, but I think you have a new youngest viewer. Do tell! Thabo, you should draw a pirate ship once with you as the character and your as the captain with your friends as the crew members. That sounds like a cool idea. Bull Bushido, hey fellow detective. Yes, hello, hello, hello. Oh, Rodney says, I really like how you drew the moth, Thabo. Thank you. And also, Damien Kurtz, hello. Hey, Rainfjord, have a good one, and thank you for dropping by. Damien Kurt says, by the way, the drawing that you have created looks nice too. Thank you so much. And Hammer the Robodog says, for me it says it's from 2020. Ah, that should be fine. I think that should be fine. However, since you got a laptop, you can always bring it. There are certain stores, also online stores, that have a return policy. Or on some of the on some of those big conventions, they have trials as well, so you can actually hook it up and see how it runs. And Malamafish says, sorry, a co-worker wanted to chit-chat with me. What did I miss? You missed the moth being drawn. And we have the moth here with the lines for all the pretty colors. The glasses on Thabo, by the way, will be added in another layer. So don't you think I forgot about that? Ooh.
Oh yeah, yeah. Oh, no, no. Eres perfecta mujer, de la cabeza a los pies. Tú pasas de mi nivel. Tú tienes el piquete, de la forma que tú besas, mami, más simétrica que un origami. De la forma que tú besas, mami, más simétrica que un origami. Eres perfecta mujer, de la cabeza a los pies. Tú pasas de mi nivel. Tú tienes el piquete, de la forma que tú besas, mami, más simétrica que un origami. De la forma que tú besas, mami, más simétrica que un origami. Amarte es mi maña, que lo que toca mi mano se daña. Pero amor es
Oh, Damien, have a good one, and thank you very much for dropping by. And Hammer the Robodog says, which XP pen tablet would work? As for the XP tablet, I recommend not to go for the biggest right away. This one is a 21-inch one. The newest models are usually the most expensive, but the older generation, this is an older generation, should work as well. I'd say hit me up on either Telegram or Discord, and I'd be happy to send you a couple of times. Or else some of my moderators might be able to set that as well. You are on the YouTube side of things. Tani, could you please send some type numbers to Hammer on YouTube? And yes, Rodney, it's a Pride Moth. Yay, you get it.
Somos Adán y Eva, y estoy listo pa' tomar el castigo. Yeah. Y todo lo prohibido y los pecados que tú y yo hemos cometido. Pasan por ahí todos y todas esas poses que tú conoces gracias a mi mujer. Ni tu amigo, pero en vivo solo contigo disfruto el show, bebé. Alright, pasita, dime pa' dónde vas, que yo te caigo donde sea. Eres perfecta mujer, de la cabeza a los pies. Tú pasas pasas de mi nivel. Tú tienes el piquete de la forma que tú besas, mami, más simétrica que un origami. De la forma que tú besas, mami, más simétrica que un origami. Eres perfecta mujer, de la cabeza a los pies. Tú pasas de mi nivel. Tú tienes el piquete de la forma que tú besas, mami, más simétrica que un origami. De la forma que tú besas, mami, más simétrica que un origami.
Light Nympha says, XP Pen older models were great through. Huion also has one of great tablets with screens. Of those, if you are those that you're after. Yes, I really do recommend tablets with screens. I just can't get to draw with tablets without screens. Either the moment you have one with a screen, you will never want to go back. Tani, it's for Hammer the Robo Dog on YouTube. If you could tag them with some of, let's say, the brands XP Pen and Huion, those two, and on bol.com, that's where I bought mine. Usually that's pretty good. And Malamo Fish says, can moths kiss gay moths if they don't have any mouths? Well, they can hug each other. They can huggle and snuggle. I Love Toaster says, I'll be back in 5 minutes. And did you read my 2 messages? Cause I clicked on something and that I didn't want to. I did read the last one. There are coming a lot of protogens towards Dutch Comic Con. At least 4 that I know of. But I don't know the exact number. But I think there will be quite a bit. And one of them, George the Protogen, is a really amazing photographer. And for Hammer, Tani is hopping on YouTube for you for the right type numbers.
Con tus labios rosados, yo me muero por una prueba de placer. Siempre que estoy a tu lado, lo que siento, nadie más lo podrá saber. Vamos y sin censura, yo te hago todo a ti dulzura. ¿Qué pasó entre yo? Solo cuéntate. Y si tú quieres te pone a buscar. Como tú lo mueves, pa pam pam, haciendo locura en la mañana. Si alguien te pregunta no ha pasado nada, solo amaneciste en mi cama. Dale, bésame, ven y atrápame. Hagamos jueguitos que de chiquito no pude hacer. Dale, bésame, ven y atrápame. Que ahora adultos sabemos bien lo que vamos a hacer. Tu piel caramelizada, el pecado pronto haces con mi piel. Vamos y sin censura, yo te hago todo a ti dulzura. Que pa' eso esto yo solo cuéntate. Y si tú quieres te pone a buscar. Como tú lo mueves, rapa, pam, pam, haciendo locura en la mañana. Si alguien te pregunta no pasa nada, solo amaneciste en mi cama. Dale, bésame, ven y atrápame. Hagamos jueguitos que de chiquito no pude hacer. Dale, bésame, ven y atrápame. Que ahora adultos sabemos bien lo que vamos a hacer. Estás en mi zona, cosas que nunca decepcionan. Pero es mejor bien arrechado, no vamos pa'l hotel o pa' otro lado. Como dice Balvin, esta vaina no acaba. Estás en mi zona, cosas que nunca decepcionan. Pero es mejor bien arrechado, no vamos pa'l hotel o pa' otro lado. Y como quieras, mami, yo estoy a tu lado. Dale, bésame, ven y atrápame. Hagamos jueguitos que de chiquito no pude hacer. Dale, bésame, ven y atrápame. Que ahora adultos sabemos bien lo que vamos a hacer. Dale, bésame, ven y atrápame. Hagamos jueguitos que de chiquito no pude hacer. Dale, bésame, ven y atrápame. Que ahora adultos sabemos bien lo que vamos a hacer. Dale, bésame, ven y atrápame. Hagamos jueguitos que de chiquito no pude hacer. Dale, bésame, ven y atrápame. Que ahora adultos sabemos bien lo que vamos a hacer.
Maybe it's 'cause we're young, got time and we're wasted, got no plans for the night. I love how you look at me, feeling low, nothing to lose. Can we say it tonight? 'Cause I don't wanna go. I know the tension's gone now, and that you won't stay here. Keep looking back, don't wanna forget you. Yeah, I wanna do it all again. So I keep pushing rewind, hoping you'll still by my side. We can't get lost in time. Or don't you wanna do it all again? Stuck on repeat in my mind, dancing with you by my side. We can't get lost in time. Yeah, I wanna do it all again. We were on top of the world, had time that we wasted. We were young and so dumb. I knew that you were the one, played our songs all the time. Can we say it tonight? 'Cause I don't wanna go. I know the tension's gone now, and that you won't come back. Keep looking back, don't wanna forget you. Yeah, I wanna do it all again. So I keep pushing rewind, hoping you'll still by my side. We can't get lost in time. But don't you wanna do it all again? Stuck on repeat in my mind, dancing with you by my side. We can't get lost in time. Yeah, I wanna do it all again.
Maarten W. Er wonen 2 motten in mijn oude jas. For the English people here, it's a famous Dutch song about 2 moths who are living in an old trench coat. And Malamo Fish says, are you going to any Pride events this year? I myself am not. I'm not really much of giant, huge events, says the person that visits way too many conventions. Yeah, it's I am happy that they're there, and I really see a lot of people enjoying the ever-loving tar out of the Pride marches and the Pride events, and I hope they really do, but it's not for me. And Kiran says, it's a little kiss when the antenna touches. Malamo says, is it gay to kiss the homies goodnight? No, not at all. And also, I Love Toasters, welcome back! And Rodney says, the drawing looks absolutely amazing. Thank you very much. It's, I really like how it's coming out. There are still a few things that I need to fix, but it's going to be great. And Hammer the Robodog says, I love your art style. Thank you. And Wolfie says, the drawing looks amazing. I really love the colors. And a thumbs up from Ari. Yeah, I really like how this is coming out. It's always a little bit interesting on how to make sure that all the colors are great. Because when it comes to Pride, you don't want it to end up like, how do you say it? A rainbow soup. Actually, I Love Toaster says, oh, the other chat I sent, you have a new youngest viewer. Oh, how old are you then? Share it with the chat if you want, if you feel comfortable with that. And Tani says, help, I'm trying to be helpful, but my brain is pudding, see above. Okay, let's see. Could you just put my link tree? Let's see, let's do it like this, just a moment. There. Hammer, I did set my link tree there. You can reach me there to send me a personal message on either Discord. So you can, I'll be happy to share the info with the tablets with you. And I Love Toaster says 13. Oh yes, you are indeed the youngest viewer. Alright, so we got this done. We got the black lines, but I am going to add them, make them a little bit more colorful, since we got some time left.
pulserita y besaba como niña bendita. Se casó con un pelado fresita, pero no le da lo que necesita, así que me llama a mí pa' pasar la noche. Hago de psicólogo, escucho sus reproches. Él le manda a ella canciones de amores mientras ella audicionando para 12 corazones. Ay, qué pecado me da ese muchacho tan enamorado, y justo a ella le da por cometer conmigo esos pecados. Somos como
I Love Toaster says, I'm 13 and a protogen myself. Sadly, I don't have money for a suit. No worries, man. You don't need to have a fursuit in order to, well, be part of the community. So don't worry about that. There are plenty of protogens who are lovely to have a chat with you, and they are going to be there on Dutch Comic Con as well. And Martin W is not a furry. He's from the outside, so by all means, do tell Martin what a protogen is. I'd be happy to show some pictures. Actually, let's just very quickly do that. Just a moment. Here we go. This is the protogen. As you can see, it's a hybrid between a machine and a fluffy little animal. Here we go. This is the protogen. As you can see, it's a hybrid between a machine and a Sorry, I have the other stream running on my computer, and the audio with the delay suddenly came through. So my apologies for the double Thabo for a moment. Flop mode says double Thabo. Yeah, sometimes, yeah, that I also have two fursuits, so sometimes people see double Thabo, and now you heard a double Thabo. And I Love Toaster says, did you ever draw Protogen? No, I haven't actually, but I do intend to someday. And Rodney the Opera Red says, I do remember I had a Protogen last year. It was a Christmas one. Oh, cool. Yeah, the thing is, with Protogen, especially with the fursuits, they also often come with all sorts of electronic gadgets, little NFC chips and other things. And it's really, really, really cool.
quiere más de lo que vamos a hacer en París, daré Julia. Baila un poquito más, acércate a mi mamá, que vamos a hacerlo una vez más. Ella baila pero no dice nada, su booty lo expresaba con perreíto y con dembow. Sabe bien que ha sido la estrella dándole al reggaetón, ton, ton, ya. Y empieza el flow, esta es la nueva era pero baila todo. Baila una de Maluma y Tego Calderón. La nena está bien puesta pa' cualquier canción, no ta.
And I Love Toaster says, do you make any reference sheets for people and do you charge for it? Yes, I do. I am currently working on a reference sheet for Dutchie the cat, who visits this stream so now and then. And I hope to finish it somewhere this month. And usually the ref sheets go for about 100 euros. Something like that, give or take. Oh, and Martin W says it's like a fluffy Eve from Wally. Yeah, I can see where that is coming from. Oh my gosh, that would be a wonderful nickname for those things. Usually we call them toasters. Also, Inamini, have a good one. Thank you very much, and I hope to see you Sunday. And Hammer says, also, I think I gotta go, have a shower, and wash my hair. Have a good one. Have a lovely evening. I am just finishing the coloring job here, and so far I really like how this is coming out. And we're going to make this part of a really fun sticker. Unfortunately, it won't be done before Heroes of Dutch Comic Con, but I will most likely bring it for the winter edition.
Money work. El mundo quiere dinero. Money work. Se arregla con dinero. Money work. Si me quiero educar, dormir en algún lugar.
Martin W says toasters. Wasn't that a Battlestar Galactica thing? Yes, 100%. You got the reference. And I Love Toasters says that's basically the reason for my name. And because I love protogens. I made that link before. And Tani Draw says still love while Eve had a very Apple aesthetics. Wall-E had the Mac boot up noise when he finished charging. Yeah. They did that to make sure that there was a connection. There is actually a story behind that. And Malamo Fish says, Thabo, do you have a full price sheet for your commissions? Yes, on my Patreon, which is on my link tree. Just a moment. Come on, paste. Beach ball. Please work. Oh, come on. Just a moment. This is not a matter of my computer being slow. This is a matter of me running out of space to put stuff. Here you go. This is my LinkedIn. You can find all the info and on my Patreon, on the store tab, there's the commission prices. You don't need a Patreon account, by the way. I'm not going to ask people to do that. Bulbushi says, your drawing looks really good. Thank you. And happy Pride Month, everyone. And Tiny Draw says, super excited that a Restory, an electronic repairing game that I've been following, it will have a new demo version soon. That sounds very interesting. And also, watching your line art color appearing is always so satisfying. And I Love Toaster says, Thabo, can I also be in a furry picture at Comic Con in Utrecht, even if I don't have a suit? Actually, first we have the big fursuit photo. Then everybody who doesn't have a fursuit is welcome to join. So the photo afterwards, there you can join and we'll take a picture of you. Because that's how a lot of people join the photo that don't have a fursuit. And Rodney says, I'm actually really hungry. Oh, you always make others also very hungry at all the good food that you're eating and stuff.
Te desvestiste, lo hicimos en la habitación, qué rico mami, pero en cosas del amor mucho fallaban, no había nada, mi amor, algo esperaba de tu mirada, perdido.
There we go! Happy Pride Month!
Yo no sé ya, si fue algo más que el placer, si me amaste alguna vez ya, o si fuiste mi mujer, por lo que yo he visto y lo que te gusta, amor de tu vida yo no voy a hacer, dame una noche te voy a demostrar que soy el pecado que amas con mi chica y si tú quisieras una sola vez, conmigo hay que ser claro lo que quieres beber, ya pasó tu primavera y el amor que se fue.
Alright, usually we're going to raid someone on the Twitch side of streams, but to be fair, it's been a very, very, very long day and I am seeing a little bit dizzy, not just from the beautiful colors of this moth, but let's say that the meerkat has run a little bit out of meerkat. Thank you very much for attending the stream. And I am so incredibly happy with how this came out. And I'm looking forward to share the final design for the stickers with you all. I had a lot of fun. And thank you all. And I will be here. Let's see. Yes, next Monday I will be here on the 22nd as well. This month I will be here, but next month there will be a couple of weeks where I won't be here. Thank you very much and stay awesome. And who is going to Comic Con, I'll see you there. Love you all. Bye bye.